You know what? You know what is the eyes of the body? What is the windows? The windows of the body.
Huh? Tell us.
The windows of the body is the eyes.
Can you explain that?
No, it's just like a house that doesn't have no windows. The windows is eyes to a house. Without windows, no light can't come in. And without your eyes, no visual light cannot come in.
Is it spiritually speaking or physically?
I could be speaking on both segments. And why I say that, inside your eye, which is responsible for looking out for your body, in the eye, because what is most important that you really see when you deal with the eye? What usually make you see when you're dealing with your eye?
Define that one, brother.
Okay, now we all have an eye and we can see there is white on the outside. When you go more inside, you're going to see a black on the inside. Then you're going to, who say that word? Pupil. Say hello. Pupil. That's what he said. The pupil is what really make us see with the eye. You know what I'm saying? You know what you just said? Pupil. Right? So, therefore, the pupil is responsible for light to come in what? The body, for the body to see them. You know what I'm saying? Now, the system is a body. And it also needs eyes to look out for the body. You know what I'm saying? So when you come first and second and third, these is the people who they got in positions as lawyers, doctors, psychiatrists. You know what I'm saying? The permanent people in society is the people, they groom you from small. And they start to monitor you now. And see who come in first, second, and third. And they're more concentrating on those people than, suppose you got 30 people in a class. And the teacher's supposed to be teaching all 30 people. Now the people who he find out that's coming first, second, and third, you know, and he's sitting in the back, you know what they're going to do? They're going to bring them up front. And they're more concentrating on the first and the second and the third class students than the 27 that is not learning as good. Why they did that? Because they know the system is a body and it needs eyes to look out for them. And these people who come first, second, and third is like secondary schools. They usually go to college, university, because they said they're bright. So these is the people who know graduate like their PhD and the bachelor's degree. And these is the people now that escape what we're going through, but they don't even look back and help us out. They go amongst the master. And remember what you call these people?
Pupils.
You call these people the pupil.
Our students.
Which is the eye. And when you deal with the system now, they also got the pupil. The pupil is the student that come first, second, and third. Them is the people who look out for the system. If you see what I'm saying. Now the word system, you know, everybody's against it. Because they say the system now give up on them. People got thousands of millions of dollars in the bank and the bank closed down on them. People invest in homes, paying mortgage, and they put up foreclosure signs on their homes. This is the system. The system now tell you, book, go get your degree. You'll get your degree. And when you get your degree, it's like they guarantee you a job. When you come out, you can't get that job. So people now giving up on the system. So because they thought, no, the system was something good then. Because you know what they say? Oh, that's a part of life. You know, something don't do good. That's a part of life. So they think now that the system is actually a way to live by. But look at the word system. System comes from a Latin word means sword. And if you put on A-G-E on it, you're going to get the word storage. Do you know what is a storage? Waste matter. Feces. Garbage. This is what system come upon. A Latin word means sword. Now look at the word system. Let's break it down. Now you ever heard about a stem? Where you find the stem on a tree? What produce the fruits? It comes from the stem, not from the bark, not from the leaves, but from the stem. No, instead of this, because these people think about trees, animals, everything.
Study these things.
Study these things and use these things against us. So when you see now the stem which produces the fruit, look what the stem is producing. You know what is a cyst? It's a bulk of information, a bulk of pus, a bulk of waste matter inside of you that usually humped up. That you sometimes you got to go and get an operation or something. That's a cyst. A cyst is
waste
information,
matter.
Waste, feces, something that is no good, garbage, something that is like shit. Excuse my language. That's a cyst. So when you got the stem and you got the cyst, and the stem pushing out the cyst, which is only filth, how could you get something good from filth? How could you get something good from sewage? So you see how they tricked us. I see my man psycho smiling now because I can touch him with something here now. You know what I'm saying? So
you can come forward, brother.
So when they set up words, you know what I'm saying? They don't bring up words for words' sake. They got to study because every word does have a meaning. Does have a meaning. So when you say the system is a fraud and the system is this, how could you get something good from a sewer? You see what I'm saying? So and we all is wrapped up in it, and it's a vicious cycle of ignorance, apathy, disease, poverty, and subsequently death. This is what we're going on. We're going through, and we're just handing it over to our what we call our children. You see what I'm saying? And like you said, it was going on too long, and it's about time now that it come to a close. Why? Because it hurting us more than it helping us. You see what I'm saying? But the point is that we, as I told you, the great mountain, it is a great mountain. But we are spiritually dumb, deaf, blind, and spiritually dead. Now who, tell me who, in their right mind, that will cater for the spiritually dumb, deaf, blind, and spiritually dead? Who? Even you see the animals out there. They take set on the weaker ones. So if you're spiritually blind, deaf, dumb, and spiritually dead, but yet still living, the white folks love that.
They use it.
Because they use it against you to get wealth and rich. And they don't care about us who get their rich. You don't see no guy who's selling crack care about the parole. If you don't come $5 for that, he ain't getting nothing, yet he's getting rich. They don't care about people who make them rich. This is the system. You see what I'm saying? So right now we got to teach who we are. You know what I'm saying? Why we are here. And it's about time now that we come together and rule this place called Earth. You know what I'm saying? What you got to say about that?